But this deck in particular, first and foremost, this is not a deck list that I brewed. I actually got this from the most recent League 5.0 dump. But the idea here is, I made a couple of small changes, but the idea is we are playing 4 Lotus Cobra and 4 Nissa Resurgent Animus, so you're trying to have as many, like, effective copies of Lotus Cobra as you possibly can, paired alongside Brokers Hideout and Fabled Passage, to, get double triggers off of your Lotus Cobra / Nissa. Also, you have Omnath, very good with fetch lands. So you kind of have like 3 cards that pay you off for having fetch lands. You have additional ramp in the form of Sylvan Caryatid and Growth Spiral. So that's like your, ramp package. And then the idea here is just going long. Like, you're essentially trying to... I don't know if people may have seen this deck in Standard when it was legal. It had the cards were a little bit different, but the goal is to essentially chain Escape the Wilds. So you escape the wilds into a fetch land, maybe with a Cobra and a Nissa in play. That gets you to cast another Escape to the Wilds. You're generating mana off of Omnath. You can also you can play a new Omnath to like reset the Omnath triggers, where if you've already triggered Omnath 3 times and you play a second Omnath and keep the new one, then you can re-trigger those Omnaths. So you effectively just like you're churning through your deck. And the goal is, eventually get to Genesis Ultimatum. You're doing this all in one turn because you're generating mana off of the Cobras and the Nissas. And then eventually, once you've gone through all or most of your deck, the goal is to find Chandra, Hope's Beacon, and Alrund's Epiphany. You copy Alrund's Epiphany, take 2 turns, and you have enough stuff in play to, very easily kill your opponent. You can even ultimate Ugin over the course of 2 turns, because you put Ugin into play, plus it to 9, first extra turn, plus it to 11, second extra turn, ult the Ugin, so you can do stuff from there. But yeah, this deck just wants to ramp as much as humanly possible and cast Genesis with Hanger Back Walker, but it's really expensive, so... Alright, what do we got? We have definitely a hand that I'm going to keep. The basic planes is a little awkward, but Genesis Ultimatum, but... yeah, that one's still in the works. Uh-oh. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Maybe I should have played, I should have played the full 4 copies of End the Festivities in the sideboard. Is this deck really just everywhere online? What have I done, chat? What have I done? I've just upended the entire format. Alright, no Convoke Creature. What have I done? It's like... this is probably the single most rewarding thing to see as a content creator. Like, a deck that from... I got the idea from Spike, who was playing in Modern, but I was basically the first person to play it in Pioneer. And to see it blow up from me, the first stream that I played it, to where it is now, it's just like... it is the single greatest thing to see as a content creator. Youngblood, thank you for the raid, buddy. I don't disagree with you at all, Tonber. Look, I don't disagree with you at all. But the reality is that's just the entire Pioneer format. So, like, mono green, and there's so many decks that are like that. Yeah, exactly, Magical. Yeah, it's like it is so rewarding to see a deck that you put a lot of time into take off like that. It's just there's nothing like it. It was a song request, JS. Definitely not blocking. What did they do? Did they pop a clue? They did pop a clue. You ever just pop a clue? Okay, so let's go Cobra, fetch, crack, play Omnath. Let's go blue, green. I guess I want to get a forest. I don't know if it matters too much, but... play Omnath. I'm not blocking with Cobra, so I might as well attack with it. Maybe I should have left it back just on the off chance that I have to block with Cobra. Because I'm probably not killing them by chip-shotting with the 2 damage. Yeah, I probably should have left it back, but... how does it feel to single-handedly change the Dallas metagame? Well, if anything, I don't necessarily know that it will change the metagame for certain, but it will make people adjust their sideboards. DJ Sappy, 2 years, buddy. Thank you so much for the 2 years of support. That is a long time. Appreciate the continued support, buddy. I did see that, Jolly. Yeah, I did see that. I'm going to block their Thraben Inspector, so it's harder for them to convoke off of just creatures. I'll take 4. They did have to wait a day for Prime. Yeah. I know, right? I'm bringing back Chain Whirler. Alright, we should be able to do some messed up stuff this turn. So let's make green, red... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cast Escape. Hopefully find a fetch land. Did. So we can just ultimatum, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can ultimatum. So I need 3 blue, 2 red, 2 green. And this is going to make blue, red, green. So I'll make blue, green, and then fetch a mountain off of the passage, right? So I need a blue and a red. Blue, yeah, blue, red. Cast this. 2 more fetch lands. Maybe I was supposed to play the Omnath first. Or maybe I didn't have enough mana to play the Omnath first. I don't know if it matters too much, but we should be able to kill them this turn, I think. This is what happens when you don't kill Lotus Cobra, you know? This is what happens when you don't kill Lotus Cobra. So we have an Omnath exiled. So I do want to cast the second Omnath here, I think. Blue, red, green, white. And then I'll have 3 plus 7, 8 mana after I cast the Omnath, which is enough to escape. I want to float more blue mana for a potential second copy of Ultimatum, I think. That makes sense. Chandra into Escape. I don't know that I quite have enough for that. I think I'm a little short of Chandra into Escape. Red, green. Get this. And then we'll go red, blue, because I want to go Omnath and be able to have enough for Ultimatum. Okay, so I have not triggered this Omnath yet. So, I mean, Growth Spiral is essentially free, right? Because I spend 2 mana, I get the 2 mana back, so might as well do that. Let me go green, blue. And then I can escape, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can go escape. I'm gonna float one of each, blue, red, green. Okay, that should be enough to kill them, right? So I can go Fabled Passage. I think I have enough to cast Chandra and Epiphany now, right? I think I should. Blue, red. Crack this. Chandra and Epiphany. Do I have enough? Green, blue. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's exactly enough, right? 13. So we go here. 4, 6, 7. Cast this. Double Time Walk. And I guess I'll just plus the Chandra. Oh yeah, the Chandra gives mana anyways. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're just dead, right? I have 2 turns now. They are dead. Question is, how do I want to kill them? I can copy Ultimatum. Sure, why not, right? Green, green, blue, blue, red, red, blue. The old copy Ultimatum. Oh, man. Just put all these into play. Yeah, sure, I'll pay 2 life. Why not? Minus Chandra attack. Yeah, but I mean, I want all these triggers, you know? That was a turn 4 kill, by the way. Yeah, that was turn 4. Trigger here. Green, red, blue. Green, red, blue, green, red. All right, cool. They're off it. All right, that was a good turn, chat. What do you think? For those of you in chat that thought that was a good turn, please type a 1. That was turn 4. That was one singular turn. I mean, like I said, that's what happens when you don't kill Lotus Cobra. Shit goes crazy when you don't kill it. All right, we'll bring in our End the Festivities and our Radiant Flames. We got 5 sweepers for this matchup. Question is, what do we cut? I don't really think we need the Alrund's Epiphany Chandra stuff. Like, we can just get to Ugin and wrath their boards, so we don't need this stuff, I don't think. Do we cut the ultimatums, maybe? I don't know if I want to cut that many payoffs, but Sandbagged us with Boros to distract us from the real sauce. Yeah, it's all a facade. It's all a facade. I could shave on like I don't know. I think Caryatid's probably my worst ramp spell. It could be a Yorion deck. Well, the thing about adding Risen Reef is with Nissa, you want to find Omnath as often as possible. So I actually like playing less elementals because of how powerful Omnath is. Just like hitting this more consistently is, I think, a lot better than playing stuff like Risen Reef. Yeah, I guess Caryatid blocks even like a 1/1 that has +1/+0, so I guess we could do like 2 spirals in a Nissa maybe, or maybe 2 spirals in an ultimatum. Let's try that. Because we're going to buy a lot more time with the sweepers too. Thoughts on Rallier? Just for the fetch lands? I guess you can hit Rallier off of Ultimatum. It's not the worst idea. I could see that. I don't know what you'd cut for it, though. Maybe you'd have to trim on some growth spirals. Because, like, the deck space is pretty tight, right? Yeah, you can get back Cobra, too. Although, if they know you're playing Rallier and they kill the Cobra on their turn, it's awkward. Considering keeping this hand, it's really risky, but... Nah, we have enough sweepers. I think I can mulligan this. Alright, perfect. Put back the second spiral. Can't ask for a lot more than this. They bowled the 4. Uh-oh. That's not good. Before I go back to being a lockdown player. What if you were a lockdown player the entire time, Ryan? And you just didn't want to tell anybody? The card's good against End the Festivities. The card's also good against End the Festivities. Okay, alright, well. Wrath not looking so hot here. Well, I guess I have to play Cobra here, right? I can't play Cobra. I could kill their their Bushwhacker. Yeah, honestly, killing their Bushwhacker is probably fine, right? Just play the Passage. Then I can have green mana for next turn to play Nissa. Because Nissa just blocks other stuff, so... The Throat's better. I drank a lot of tea between ending the stream last night and starting the stream today. I think I've, like, in the past 12 hours, I've probably drank, like, 6 cups of tea with honey. So it's feeling a lot better, but now I'm kind of, like, stuffed up a little bit. I think it's just a common cold. I don't think there's too much more to that. Alright, well, I guess we win. I guess I'll do that instead. A little bit better. Not 100%, but a little bit better. This is a more efficient use of my mana, so I'll just play this. It also blocks very well. It's a 3/3. Hot water, lemon, honey, and ginger. Yeah, I put honey in the tea, in the hot tea. If I just played Omnath here. Yeah, let's just play Omnath. Blue, green, red, white. Just, like, never attacking. No reason to attack. So the games... Yeah, I know, right? These are the ones that don't go to Twitter. No, not my Omnath. How will I ever financially recover from this? Alright, now we can attack, given they have 1 card in hand. Right, Convoke definitely has some bad matchups. Blue-White Control being the most... I think Blue-White Control is just the worst matchup for Convoke. The Killer's great. I've been really impressed with this card. I almost want to play like 3 to 4 copies. I think it's that good. It's like a good 1-drop and a good way to answer Shieldred. Let's start with this thing. So can go Forest Plains, make blue-red, try to find Omnath. So make blue, red. Oh, I guess I could have played the other Cobra, huh? Guess it's fine. I should have stacked the triggers the other way. Yeah, because I could have actually... if I had stacked the triggers the other way, I could have seen what I was getting off Nissa before making a mana off Cobra. I have too many Nissas now. Let's play Spiral. It's pretty good. Can't cast it this turn, though. Yeah, we can just Cobra, I guess. There's no point in casting End the Festivities. Because I can always cast it next turn. And you can go... I could have cycled the Nissa, actually, right? I could have played the new Nissa, and then double-triggered the new one to get another shot at Omnath. I could have done that, which may have been right. Okay, double Burning Tree. They could pop the clue and find Bushwhacker. That would be a little unfortunate. A second copy of this would be good. Okay, they're gonna tap Nissa. Attack me for 4, maybe? How badly do I want these Cobras? I could just double block. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna double block because I'm gonna down tick for 2 anyways, right? Yeah. Probably still better to Ugin. We'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do this. X equals 2. Bang. Oh, I should have cast this to deal my damage, but whatever. It'll be fine. Yeah, Ugin is the hard lock, especially when they're hellbent, right? Like, how do they get out of this? Can I actually cast the ultimatum? I can, right, with the land? I think I can. Make red, blue, 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 red, green, green. Yeah, okay. I should have used this Ugin first, but I think I need to pay life. Yeah, miscounted. Nope, I should have enough. I'm just clicking buttons. This isn't even my deck JS, believe it or not. I got this from a League 5.0 dump. Shamelessly stolen. Alright, let's go upstairs. Cast another Genesis Ultimatum. Now it's definitely Jover. I'll even pay 2 life for this, why not? Now it is Jover. Jover. Absolutely Jover. Blue, red, green, green, blue, red, green. Just chatting with my opponent. Awesome. All right, that was cool. 1-0. Let's go. We beat the best deck in the format, so obviously this deck has to be busted. If we're beating the Boros Convoke deck, then yeah, here's the thing, right? When you're playing a matchup when you're playing against a deck that cannot kill Lotus Cobra, they're in for a tough time. Like this card is absurd if you leave it if left unchecked. But the issue is it's a 2-mana 2/1. Almost everybody can kill it, you know. So, all right, play first. I guess we want to play against more Convoke, maybe. I don't know. Kahira. That's a little scary. This matchup has to be bad, right? I mean, I'm going to keep this hand, but this matchup has to be bad. I know, right? A 2/1? Kidding me? 2/1? Yeah, that's a good point, ATX. I'll take the under, Taylor. Do we even have good sideboard against blue-white? We have 2 Mystical Disputes and a Dream. Okay, I didn't get censored, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna do a little fancy stuff here. I'm gonna go blue, green, spiral, green, blue, cycle. Can't quite cast that, right? Not quite. Close, but not quite. The dumpster? Why would you throw Boros in the dumpster? The tough thing about the Boros deck is it's really hard to figure out what you should be playing in those last couple of flex spots. Like, the way I see it, there's basically, in my estimation, there's 32 cards that you basically are, for better or worse, required to play. I mean, I think Burning Tree Emissary is a requirement. I know that's kind of a hot debate, but and then past that, there's a lot of flex options for, you know, the last 8 to 10 cards or whatever. I am very anti-Clarion Spirit, mostly because it just doesn't pair that well with Burning Tree, and I think Burning Tree is a better card, but you know, can't fault you for the Clarion Spirit. The card is powerful. Surely this Omnath will resolve, right? What if I just jammed Ugin? I have enough mana. What if I just jammed the Ugin? Because if they verdict my 2 Cobras next turn, I can't cast the Ugin. So I actually think it's correct to jam the Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could play this tapped, right? Play this tapped. 1, 2. Crack this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. I could attack first, I guess. Maybe I should have. Yeah, Spirit's a lot better in Modern because you can play the 8/0s. I agree with that. Not attacking first is better because of Shark. I guess that's fair, but... Oh, right, because if they Shark my Cobra, I then can't cast the Ugin. Yeah, good point. I see what you're saying. Well, they would have censored me last turn, right? They had it. They would have censored the Cobra. But they could have drawn Censor for the turn, I guess. Okay. Yeah, they could have drawn it. Not feeling great about this. Leave up blue in case I draw Spiral. That is not Spiral. I don't even think there's a Boseiju in this deck. Yeah, no Boseiju. Which is probably wrong. The Fairy. Well, I can't beat that card. I haven't thought about Green Lake Invoke yet now. Yeah, that's true. Part of the increase in blue eye control is all because of Convoke, which is basically all my fault, so... I guess we just stand firm. Alright, go. Feels bad to not play a threat if they have, like, I don't know, Wandering Emperor or something, but... Yeah, better versus Emperor, worse versus Verdict. It's not clear which one I should be playing around. Looks like they have neither. Okay, that's good. Good-ish. Yeah, better versus Castle too, and that's a fair point. I'm with you. Make blue, crack this. Green. Another Nissa. Well, I guess my only hits are Nissa and Omnath anyways, so I guess all of my hits are bad anyways. I don't know what I was hoping for. I could cycle this other Omnath, but I'm good. How do I possibly win this game? Not sure I can. You mean like the 7-mana Omnath? I'm surprised I didn't main phase that. No, we're not playing the 7-mana Omnath. Alright, I just don't want to play this game anymore. You win. Bring in Dispute. Yeah, we don't really have a lot for this matchup. I guess I don't know. We don't really have a lot of bad cards, to be fair. Like, shave a couple... No, I guess I'd rather shave the Caryatids. Yeah, I'll do that. If I felt about Throne in Boros, I don't know. I still have yet to cast that card. It's like a cheeky one of, but no, Volley doesn't go after Planeswalkers. You're thinking of Lithomantic Barrage, which is, you could argue, is maybe I should be playing Barrage, but Barrage is much worse against Greasefang. But yeah, going back to Throne, I still haven't cast that card yet. I have no idea how good it is, good or bad. I'm like, it seems cool in theory as a one of, as like a way to punch through damage without attacking, like if you're just casting Convoke creatures. And it's a colorless card, so you can cast it off of Burning Tree green mana, but you don't have a lot of stuff you can do for that. So it did, yeah, it did. And that was even before all the Boros hype, because I think there was only 2 people in the NRG that played Boros. And if the NRG was the weekend after, there might have been a significantly, more number of people that would have played Boros in that event. But I just think people didn't like fully understand it yet, or like they weren't sold on it, right? This hand is really slow. I don't know. I guess I'll keep this. Doesn't feel great, obviously, but... Nice thing about keeping this hand is as soon as they counter my Nissa, if I don't draw a spell, I'm just going to instantly concede. So we can get out of this game quicker. It's a good draw. Do I have to... okay, well, I was going to say, do I have to play around Dispute, but now I can because I drew the fetch land. If I didn't draw the fetch land, I might have just jammed Omnath there, but this is obviously way better. Let's go get Island, I guess. Float blue. Pass. Voice OG, 35 months. Thank you very much for the 35, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, shit. I needed to get a Plains. Because now I can't cast Omnath. Okay, well, I drew a Plains anyways, but... No, I guess I could have cast it if I had played a land first, which I guess is fine, but... Red... Guess this. Alright, Ashiok with a song request. Mystical Dispute. You got it, bucko. Okay, what are you putting in the queue, Ashiok? A little sleep token? I'm in. I'm down. Yeah, I know I had Nissa, but I'd like to cast the Omnath without playing a land first, you know what I mean? Well, I could have played around that, but I didn't. Again, the nice thing about all this is I can just move on to the next match quicker. Noix11, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. Brimaz Omegalol. Well, that's a good card. Is it good enough? I don't know. Probably. Does this kill Brimaz? What does this do again? Each of up to 2 targets. 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we're chilling. They go to 5. I mean, yeah, they're just toast, right? They can't beat this Chandra. Nice. Wait, don't have 6. Oh, I meant to crack the clue, but I mean, they're just dead on board anyways, right? Hello, opponent, you're a 5? Alright, well, game 3, I guess. I guess we're going to game 3 and it just didn't do anything. Would Cavern of Souls be too strong for Pioneer? Yes. I personally think it would. Like, imagine the mono white deck with Cavern. Right, the deck's all humans anyways, you know. Keep this. We can actually foretell this, but just not the worst. Played that game perfectly, yeah. See, the thing you have to realize against blue-white control is I just don't really care, so I just kind of play fast and loose, and if it works, you know? It's my motto against blue-white. Just cast some spells, figure it out, see what happens. Let God sort it out, you know? This is probably worse than playing Growth Spiral, but... Damn, this song is good. Pride of Conquerors. Which one's Pride of Conquerors again? Is that's not the Pride of Conquerors. I'm trying to remember which one that is. There's no MTG bot. We should put this song in the number rotation. Alright, now I want to know what Pride of Conquerors is. I think what's the mechanic that I'm thinking of? The one where you have to have 10 permanents in play. I don't think it's that card, though. I think it's a different card. No, this is, yeah, City's Blessing. +1/+1 if you have the City's Blessing, +2/+2. It's awkward because you can't cast it off BT, so I don't think I'm a big fan of it. That is the one I was thinking of, though. Am I just jamming Escape? I think so. It's gonna get countered, but, I mean, what do you want me to do? Yeah, I'm gonna throw this in the queue. Or I'm gonna throw this on the playlist. This song is a banger. It's so good. Sleep Token is incredible. Guess we do this one first. So we can go Triome into play tapped. Make red. We go Temple Garden into play tapped, make blue. Try to spike Omnath. And then if we don't spike Omnath, we can foretell this. Possibly, yeah. I was thinking about, I could, like, now that I have 2 7-mana spells, I can just jam these in their 4-mana turns, but... Like, my hand is so expensive that I feel like I can just afford to, like, just jam spells every turn, you know what I mean? And just try to run them out of counters. Because I have enough to cast the Ultimatum. I probably just cast the Epiphany first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... They haven't censored me before, so I'm not going to play around censor. But I think I'll Epiphany first. Because I think this is better bait. I'd rather resolve this. They also just might not counter this. Doesn't really accomplish that much. Song request at YouTube. I'd prefer a Spotify link if you have it. But if you don't have it, then YouTube is fine. Because if you give me a YouTube link, I'm just going to search for it on Spotify. But either one is fine. So I know some songs that people request are not on Spotify, so that's also fine. Thovin's Veto. Alright, surely they don't have a 5th counter spell, right? Surely they don't have a 5th counter spell. What you got, Sappy? Why did it not open in Spotify? Hold on a sec. For some reason, it didn't open in Spotify. Let me search it. All right, there you go. In the queue, just for Seppi. Blue. Oh, I have to play a land first, right? Get a mountain. Okay, we'll get a mountain. Right? Red, blue, green. Okay. Red, green, blue. All right. Those are good cards. Do I hold the cycle? Do I hold the lands to cycle? Because then I can go Chandra -4, kill Brimaz, kill Teferi, and have Caryatid to block the 1/1. And then I think I'm just going to put the lands in. Like, I have enough mana, right? Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we'll go -X, kill these two. And it's your turn. Am I still on Legion Loyalist? I found in testing that trample matters a lot and killing a turn faster. I think I'm playing 2 copies of Loyalist. Like, it's a card that I started with 4, but then I kind of quickly realized that there's a lot of matchups where either the text doesn't matter or, like, you're not trying to go... Like, against Rakdos, you want to play cards that are better in the longer game. So, to hedge against Rakdos, I've gone down to 2 copies, but it is still important in both the mirror match and very important against Greasefang, so I think it's like a good 2 of. What in the Christ? All right. So this is exile the top 5. We cast into our sorcery. So I guess we'll start there. Try to hit an ultimatum. How about an escape? It's not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. Escape. So we get double escape here. Escape in the dispute, not the best. Can I get to Ugin this turn is the question. Well... If I play Nissa, I can play 3 fetch lands. So if I play Nissa, so I have 2 left over, and then fetch land number 1, that should work, right? 3 mana for Nissa. Passage, Hideout, that's 6, plus the 2 left over is 8. How many basics I got left? I should have enough. 4, 7, 9 total basics. 3, and I only have 5, 6 shown for. I have exactly enough basics left. Yeah, I guess I can also cast the Omnath off Nissa, so let's do Nissa first. All cases point to just Nissa first, and that should be fine. Then we can go Passage, green. Oh, wait. Where are the rest of my basics? Oh, shit, I didn't look. There was 2 exiled off the Chandra. Oh, fuck, that's bad. That's very bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have 8 mana, though, right? Because I still have 2 land plays left, so it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I still have enough mana. It doesn't matter. And the Omnath is free, right? Because I go 4 mana, Omnath. Here would be 4, 5, 6, plus additional land is 8. Yeah, that's fine. Blue, green, white, red, Omnath. Mojo, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Let me go basic. Make green. Then we go breeding pool. Make blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play Ugin. I mean, it's Jover, right? Yeah, it's Jover. Cool. All right. Nice blue white. The deck tech 2 gift subs? Yes. Sand's kind of slow. I think we ship it. Yeah, I think we ship this. This is better, I guess. Put back the Ugin, probably. At least this one has Spiral. The same hand. Well, kind of, but I'm already on 6, right? Noix with the 2 gifted subs. Drop a link to the deck in the chat, and we will take a look at it right after this match, which, if they're playing Mono Blue Spirits, probably not going to take very long. Okay, not Spirits. We did beat Blue-White, yeah. Welcome to the family. So I guess this is Phoenix? I really don't want them spell piercing this Growth Spiral. Okay. Am I gonna need white mana next turn? Doing this now is a lot better if I draw Omnath. And I still have a second hideout anyways. Because if I do Stomping Ground and draw Omnath, I can Cobra into Omnath. No, I'd actually be short. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that there. Wow, Shark Pass. I like that. Odds of this surviving is basically 0. But I can go Cobra, play basic, cycle. Right? Oh, you know what I just realized? Getting the planes is terrible, because I have this in my hand. Yeah, getting the planes is not great for this. So it's funny you do this deck techniques, because I was working on something very similar. If I can find where I had put it. Right here, Green-Black Chungus. Now, my list did not have Aspect of Hydra, so basically the slight differences here are I have an extra copy of Ronus, given this is your deck list. So I have cut Yorvo for Glissa. I've swapped Aspect of Hydra for Thoughtseize. And oh, you don't have the 2-drop. That's one thing I think you need to have is the pack leader. So the nice thing about having the pack leader is it's really good in games where your elf dies. That's one thing I really like about pack leader, because you're like if you're not playing the 2-drop, you're much more reliant on your elf surviving, and that just doesn't happen all the time. Like that, you know what I mean? I'll take a look at it more in a sec, but I guess we do this main phase. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game because I just played the wrong land. So I'm one more turn away from this ultimatum. Why is the Great Hedge so expensive? Yeah, EDH. EDH gamers. No, I think they said it's only going to be standard. Yeah, so if looking at this list, like the elves, I like the Lovestruck Beast. I think I had 4 Pelucranos, but 3 is probably right. I personally think I guess you have 2 Nykthos, but even with Nykthos, Glissa is just unbelievable in combat. So I think I prefer Glissa to Yorvo. If you want to do like 2 Yorvo, 1 Glissa, maybe that's fine. But I really like Glissa in these decks. It just gives you like I guess you have it in the sideboard, but I think I'd much rather just have a main deck. I personally think I'd go like 2 Glissa, 1 Yorvo. And then I think I would probably want to... I mean, again, Aspect versus Thoughtseize, that's... If you want to play Aspect, that's fine, but, I prefer Thoughtseize main deck, but if you wanted to play Aspect and sideboard Thoughtseize, you should have 4 Thoughtseize in the sideboard, though. So that's definitely something I would look at doing. I don't mind Lovestruck Beast to give you additional plays. Like, that's not the worst idea. I'm not in love with the second Galta. I think I would probably cut the second Galta and the 3 Oath and just play 4 copies of Werewolf Pack Leader. So I think I would do that. And then I would swap 2 Yorvos for 2 Glissas. And then I would cut the Galta for the second Ronus. And again, if you want to keep the aspects, that's fine. But if you're going to keep the aspects, I would sideboard 4 Thoughtseize. So then I think in the sideboard, I would swap the Glissas for more Thoughtseizes, because you're just moving the Glissas to the main at that point. 3 Wraith, 3 Shaper, 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Decay, 12 plus Hearse, 2 Vivian. I think I like that. I think I like those changes. Trying out the Nissas, Danny. Seeing how good it is. Cobra 1 time. That kind of counts, right? That kind of counts. It doesn't? Well, if I draw an untapped land, it does, right? Does it matter which land I get off of the Fabled Passage? I guess I have more forests in my deck. Blue, 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 red, red. Yeah, I should just get the mountain, right? Because if I get the mountain, I have 3 blue, 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 red, and then 2 red, green. Yeah, I think the mountain's the best land to get. Because this gives me more shots at... Yeah, I mean, I have to draw exactly an untapped land, but... And hope they don't have Spell Pierce, which it looks like they do. But chat, they have no cards in hand. So, we're doing okay. Surely they won't draw Treasure Cruise. Surely they won't draw Treasure Cruise. Ah. What is with these tap lands? Ah! Not like this. Not like this. Alright, we need them to draw a Spire Bluff Canal. That's the card we need them to draw. Because untap land also kills us. Oh, they can flash that back, and if they hit any spell, so we need them to draw 3 lands in a row. Okay, 3 lands in a row. That's not a land. Alright, Didge. Well, I screwed that game up. If I didn't fetch the plains, I think I would have won. Because then I could have cast Ultimatum that turn, but... Good beats. Good beats, good beats. Oh yeah, and then going back to Noix's deck tech, I wanted to see if there was anything else I wanted to do. So I noticed you don't have Collected Company. And I think I had Coco in my list, yeah. But I guess I just had more... I think I had 1 less land, and I had a few less creatures. Have you tried Coco in this deck before, Noix? Because I've always been a really big fan of Coco. Not sure what your thoughts on that are. I guess not counting Galta, you only have 27 hits. Coco feels like a trap. I don't know. Coco is just so busted in these decks. Like, every time you Coco into Regisaur plus Steel Leaf, it's so good. I think I'm going to keep the Chandra Time Walk angle. I kind of want to cut all of my Lotus Cobras. I really don't like Dispute against Phoenix. I'm going to try this. Had mixed feelings. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Coco is definitely one of those cards that, again, gets a lot worse when your elf dies, but, I mean, let's be honest, almost every card in your deck is a lot worse when your elf dies, so that's kind of a tough sell there, but I don't know, I just feel like I feel like it adds a lot more consistency to, like, the high end of your draws, you know? I'm gonna keep this and put back Chandra, I think. Alright, Pike, what you want me to look at? Back from the kitchen, he says. Back from the kitchen. You just wanted to add Yorion to this deck? I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird, because, like, you would think that you want to add more elementals with Nissa, but then you're decreasing the consistency of hitting Omnath, and this is the best thing you can hit off Nissa. So I'm not sure I like that. I don't mind the Elesh Norns, because this isn't a hit for Nissa, so it doesn't mess up your Omnath math. But obviously, if you're adding Nissa, then Reef and Cavalier get a lot better. I understand that, but... It also feels weird to me to add 20 cards to the deck, but go down on mana ramp. Because, like, you know, the 60-card version has 4 Cobra, 4 Caryatid, 4 Spiral, but now you're adding cards and cutting ramp, which makes you less likely to have the turn 2 ramp spell. You know what I mean? So that I find kind of weird. Let's get Island. Wouldn't Elish give you 2 elves elementals? No, that's not how that works. So what Elishnorn does with Nissa is it gives you... It doubles the Nissa trigger. But Nissa specifically says if this is the first or second time this is resolved this turn, then do X. So it doesn't actually, like... It doesn't actually give you 2 copies. It doesn't give you 2 elementals, basically. I'll look at it more after this game, but we'll do a little bit of a deeper dive after this game. Well, I don't like doing deck techs during matches. I usually wait until after the match. Certain Cavalier is great. If you're playing Yorion, I agree with you for sure. Because you want more stuff to go with Yorion. I don't disagree with you there. Today. Bruise. Surely they don't have Spell Pierce, right? Surely they're not going to Spell Pierce my Escape to the Wilds. They would never do that. Surely they don't have Spell Pierce. Alright, you win. This hand would be so good if I had an untap land. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, but... okay, this hand's very good. What's up, Seth? How you doing, buddy? Did I play against Phoenix? Mike 85 mentioned him. Yes, we just played against Phoenix. That's what we lost to. Okay, well, we did beat this round 1. Although our hand's not quite as good as it was the first time around. And people wonder why I want to play Burning Tree Emissary. The next time somebody asks you why this deck is playing Burning Tree and not Companioning Gigantha, just show them this game, you know? I think it is absurd to me that people are cutting this card. I cannot believe it. I just can't believe it. It makes me seethe with anger. Yeah, we're playing 5 sweepers post board. I think we cut the Chandra and the Time Walk last time. And then I think we also cut what, like, I think we shaved an Ultimatum and 2 spirals or something like that. Or no, we shaved a Nissa. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, if I'm preparing for this matchup, I don't even know if 5 sweepers is enough. I might want the third Radiant Flames. Everyone should sideboard for Electrickery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Although I think this is a better card than Electrickery. I know it's not instant speed, but being able to hit them and their Planeswalkers is, well, I guess against them it doesn't, hitting their Planeswalkers is irrelevant, but another important thing is 2 mana versus 1, right? Into the Fire. What's Into the Fire? You want Volley, I think, to answer the X4s? Maybe. I could see that. This hand is slow, but it does have End the Festivities. Not sure if I can keep a hand like this, but I'm gonna try it. I'm the entire reason that Mana Traders is fresh out of what you call it. I'm the entire reason that Mana Traders is fresh out of Reckless Bushwhackers. I could get greedy and wait there, but it's so bad that they have Luxodon, so I'll just take my 2 for 1. Oh, that thing. There's plenty of better sweepers than that, right? Yeah, Storm's Wrath, but that's 4 mana, right? I Plaguewitted them on turn 2, and I'm still going to just easily lose this game. Ooh. I did not think of this. That is a really good addition. I don't know why I didn't think of this card. Wait, this card's perfect. Yeah, we lost, by the way. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Okay, all right. I'm with you. I'm not opposed to what's going on here. Skrelv being an artifact for demolition is kind of sick. You're betting all your points. Well, there's no predictions, so. All right, here, I'll fire up a quick prediction. Give me 2 seconds. 3-2. It's only going to be up for a minute, though. Yes, no. All right, 1 minute prediction. Let's go. You want to bet your points? Gamba. Time to Gamba, chat. Get it twisted. Run Jira and Hazardous top end? No, I don't think so. You don't want to play 5 drops. Authority of the Console is good. I mean, I guess, like, maybe the mono white deck could sideboard Authority of the Console, because that is one of the few decks that just can't play a sweeper. So I wouldn't be surprised if, the mono white decks started sideboarding Authority. I'd do it this way and just play Nissa next turn. I don't want them to stomp my Cobra. Yeah. If you're playing mono white, you should probably have Authority of the Consoles in your sideboard. They can't push this. They can't stomp it. They would have had to have Power Word Kill, which it looks like they don't have. Probably Dreadbore. Yep, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna do a little foretelling. Okay, also fine with that. 2 Cobra. Fetch land 1, crack fetch 2, 3, 4. So I don't have enough to escape, right? So I guess we'll just go. Man, maybe I should have not played the Cobra there. Maybe this is bad. I could have saved the Cobra, because now they can just sack the Harvester to kill it. You hope people play the Boros deck at the RC? Why do you say that, Brennan? Play it, I just crush a lot. Guess we can save the fetch lands and just escape. So I have 5, play Ketria. Next turn, Island, cast Time Walk, turn after Passage, Ugin. Cool with that. Thoughtseize are Ugin if they find a Thoughtseize, but the most they can deal us this turn is 4, 7, 11, put us to 4, which means, I guess if we Ugin, we would still die to the den, so... Could get a little dicey. They're gonna fire up the den. So here's the issue with Omnath Fetch Time Walk. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I have exactly enough, right? If I play the Brokers Hideout, the next... Yeah, that's fine, okay. Blue... I was thinking I was going to be a little short, but no, you're right. This is good. Go Omnath, because then I won't be able to play this, but it's fine. Yeah, they can't push now. Gonna have main deck Rending Volley. They have main deck Volley, good beats. So 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is fine. So we gain 4. Sack this. Time Walk. Get a Forest, I guess. What's up, Phyrexia? 4, 5, 6. Play Time Walk. And then next turn we can Ugin. And we're going to Ugin at a 13 life. Is Kithian really that good in Convoke? It seems really good in theory. Like, I don't know. It seems very good against the sweepers that people are playing. I could be wrong. Can I play Nissa too? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can, right? Although, if I'm going to Ugin for 3, I don't think I want to kill the Nissa. But I could just Ugin uptick on Bone Crusher, right? I think that's fine. I'd rather uptick anyways. Let them have the Harvester and the Goblin token. Yeah, uptick is probably fine. Green, crack this. Guess we'll get the mountain. Can escape too. It's a little greedy to escape, right? 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 5 is 7. Do we YOLO escape? I mean, we just don't have to, right? Just no reason to. There's just no reason to. Whatever, I'm just gonna cast this. I'm just gonna uptick and kill their Bone Crusher. I don't know how they get out of this. I'm not even attacking. I don't need to attack. 11 minus 5 equals 7. Oh yeah, I can't do math. You think I could do... You think this is a math stream? Are you kidding me? Yeah, escape's gonna be better next turn too, because we've already triggered the Nissa twice. Fatal push. Yeah, I guess that works. They still can't... There's no way they have enough mana to, like, kill all of my stuff and attack the Ugin. Why are we not attacking? Because I just want to protect the Ugin. I can't lose the game if I protect the Ugin, right? Like, what's the... I guess they could have Dreadbore, but... There's nothing I could do about Dreadbore anyways. There's just not really a lot of reason to attack. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I already had the Omnath and the Nissa. Do I want any of these cards against Rakdos? Probably not. Honestly, I could even see boarding in Radiant Flames just to clean up all their shitters. Like, if they go, like, Harvester into Bone Crusher Giant, I don't hate Radiant Flames in those games, but it doesn't clean up Shield Rib, which is awkward. Yeah, Cobra is actively bad because it dies to Stomp. I could see just cutting the Cobras. Could do, like, 2 Hearse, 2 Flames, maybe. Oh, Flames is also good against Fable, because if I go Caryatid into Nissa, I can Flames for 2. Yeah, I like that. That makes sense. Keep. Sounds fine. Is there a reason Deafening Clarion is worse than Radiant Flames? So the nice thing about Radiant Flames is because you have X3s in your deck, you can choose to cast Radiant Flames for 2, but you don't have the option with Clarion. That's the biggest reason. Took my Spiral. Forgot to grab Nissa when they were at 10, now they're 45. 07s. 07s in the chat for Cathal chat. Come on. 07s for our brethren Cathal. Are they really $45? That's insane. Sure if I want a Hearse or Foretell there, but... Well, given that Gilded Goose is a green card, you have to splash for it. Not a big fan of it. What is Shieldred at these days? Well, if we hit our sub goal, then we'll find out because I'll buy them. I think they're like, I think Shieldred is like 65-ish. Around that number. Yeah, they're not cheap. They are not cheap. That's why I made it a sub goal. Guess we play the hideout here so I can save the passage for the Omnath turn. I'm gonna get a forest. I don't want to get a plains because of Ultimatum. I learned my lesson the last time. Shieldred is the most expensive, cheapest version possible card in Modern. Really? I'm actually not certain that that's true. I think Mana Confluence might be more expensive. Although Mana Confluence doesn't see as much Modern play. The last time I checked, Mana Confluence was over $70. Oh, not in EU. Sure. Well, I don't really have a choice. I have to play this Omnath. I know it's painful, but... Well, that's the... So, the issue with that price is... That's like the listed median, but the problem is there's not a lot of... Like, okay, I'll show you what I mean. When I went to TCG Player yesterday, because I wanted to buy Mana Confluences, nobody had them. The cheapest I found was 75, I think. I'll show you what I mean. These are moderately played. Near mint. Verified sellers. Yeah, see, this is all that's available. Well, this is direct, but 60, 61, 69, nice, and 77. So I guess they're a little bit lower than yesterday, but... Does anybody... I saw that there was a buy-a-box promo. What is that even from? I should have blocked, by the way, with this. What is that even from? Like, what box? Because I would have, you know... would have been nice to get that for buying a box, you know. Ultimate Masters. Okay. I didn't even know they did buy a box promos for those weird sets like that. This was bad. I definitely should have blocked. Because I could have tried the trade for hers. So we go to 3 up to 7. I think my plan is to uptick, right? I think I uptick on the Harvester, right? I think. I know they have Hive. Jason C, thank you for the 3 months, buddy. But downtick is worse against Hive, right? If I downtick for 4, I lose my Omnath, and I can't block the Hive, and the Ugin just dies. So I think I have to uptick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you meant the reset. Yeah, I think I have to uptick. I mean, the thing is, I don't even think they're attacking the Ugin. I think they might just be attacking me. This is going to sound really weird, but if they attack with Shieldred, I think I might just chump block. Oh, wait, we're dead. I think they have push. I'm just dead if they have push. Okay, they don't have push. Can't block anyways. Yeah, so last turn, man, that fuck up last turn. I definitely should have tried the trade last turn. That's a huge fuck up. They would have pushed last turn. Right, because they pop the blood. I fucked up. I should have definitely crewed the hearse last turn. That was a huge mistake. Because we knew they didn't have push. They would have pushed pre-combat. Yeah, now I'm gonna crew. Kind of surprised they're not activating Hive. Maybe they just have a second Shieldred. What did they get back? They got back... I love how it doesn't say. It says in the chat log, they returned Bilbo Baggins to its owner's hand, but Taka knew his ability. Chat, do you know what they got back? Because it doesn't even tell me in the chat log. They got back a Shieldred? Oh, okay. Well, that's why they're making this attack, right? Thoughts on Grazer over Caryatid? It's not the worst for turn 2 Nissas. I could see that spike. Well, the problem with crewing is they're just gonna play a second Shieldred, right? Like, what if I just chump block with Omnath and -4 next turn? Chump block with Omnath, -4, play second Omnath. I think that's better. I think I like that better. What's up, Spike? Okay, now I don't like it better. Now I don't like that play better. I mean, I took the right line, just got punished by Thoughtseize. Nissa would be fine too. Forest, not fine. I have to kill the Shieldred. Go. Could I have 8 Shelly when it was engraved with Hearse? No, because the Shieldred was not in the graveyard when they activated Takenuma. The thing about Takenuma is you, like, if they don't already have the creature in the graveyard, you can't Hearse what they mill off of Takenuma is the issue. So it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. We're not dead. We're not very alive, but we're not dead. Now we're dead. They go to 3, -4, just died of the Hive. Maybe they won't animate the Hive. They know about the Stomping Ground, right? Yeah, I'll play that one. Maybe they won't animate the Hive. I'll pretend like I have Otawara. Should have shocked the Stomping Ground to send a message, yeah. Alright, you win. You win the game. Still not sideboarding. Or, well, we brought in the 2 Flames and the 2 Hearses, because I don't like the Cobras, but I think that makes sense. Razor overcarried it is very interesting. I guess it gives you, like, more... Razor overcarried it. I guess you can play Nissa on turn 2, because I'm trying to think of, like, how many 3s do we really have? Because if we're not getting a benefit from going 1 to 3, then 2 to 4 is probably fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, low thigh day. Still kind of feel like shit, so we're just kind of chilling today. Keep this. I don't love this hand, but if they don't have Thoughtseize for Caryatid, I like it a lot. How's the new Chandra? So you don't want to play a ton of copies of the new Chandra. The idea behind it, the one of, is like the turn that you're going off super hard, you just need a way to make it so your opponent doesn't get another turn. So, like, this deck has the ability to, you know, unimpeded just kind of like put your entire deck into play. And the idea behind the 1 Chandra is you pair the 1 Chandra with your 1 Time Walk after you've already ultimatumed a bunch, and just make it so you guarantee that your opponent doesn't get another turn. That's the idea. It's not a great card, but it's a good one of. You know what I mean? Grazer better for landfall. Yeah, that's true. Grazer is maybe better for landfall. I don't disagree with that, but watch us get Shieldred's Edicted right out of the building. Imagine if they had the Edict. Well, it's a good thing you didn't have that on turn 1. My hand would have been a lot worse without this Caryatid. Took Omnath. That is a very good draw. Yeah, but this guarantees my mana. This does not. You know what I mean? No! Fucking rude. Uh-oh. Land here. And I think we're dying. I'm just gonna play a Shieldred. I can't possibly beat a Shieldred. Dreadbore? Oh, I can... Well, men have Fatal Push. I was gonna say I can beat a Kroxa, but... Good chance they have Fatal Push. Although if they don't have Fatal Push, we're doing okay. What's up, Just Guy? Just Guy. I do sometimes, yeah. No. No. Stop. Stop it. Is Caryatid actively hurting our game plan? Cards was good while it ran some with landfall cards. Yeah, that's why we were talking about potentially playing Grazer over Caryatid. It might be better. I could see that. I could definitely see that argument for sure. Okay, I think our only way out of this is discard Omnath and peel land for escape. I don't think this is going to get us out of this, but this might. This is more likely to get us out of this. I mean, they should plus here, I think. Can down tick next turn. Oh, I didn't even notice their castle came into play untapped. They said it couldn't be done. What's up, Marco? Opinion on the next banning coming? Well, it's just going to be standard, so I don't have like a ton of thoughts on standard. And there's no point in playing this one out anymore. Alright, we're dead. We are dead. Okay, let's make a couple of changes. We can try this. We can run this back.